Morning! Sorry if I look a little bit rough today. I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. I was just walking around Home Bargains and Asda, and I just felt like my energy dropping and started getting a really blocked up nose, just not feeling great, which is not what you want when you're about to have a big birthday. But we push through, as all mothers do. Anyway, I've just been to Home Bargains and Asda. I went on Wednesday this week because this week's a little bit all over the place because I share my birthday with my ex-husband. So usually we split the day. So I'll have my son for half the day and then my ex will celebrate his birthday the other half the day. But as I'm the big 40, I'm having the entire day with my little one. So he's actually having an overnight stay tonight to celebrate my ex-husband's birthday. And usually I go to the shops after the school run, but I'm not doing a school run tomorrow morning, so I do it today. But what I've noticed by going on a different day is the delivery is usually on a Thursday, so there's nothing in, which isn't always great. You don't get everything you want. However, it's also really good because I don't buy a load of crap that I don't need. So today's shopping cost me £22.80, I think. It was £10.16 in Asda and it was £12.64 in Home Bargains. So I think it was actually a good thing that I went on a non-delivery day because I didn't end up buying half the stuff that I don't actually need. But let's get into what I have bought. I'm still doing the Aldi shop on Friday, and this will go up on Sunday, which will be the day after my birthday. But yeah, so I'm going to show you what I got. So this is my little Asda haul here. This was only £10.16. I bought these sweet potatoes because these were 55p. They're usually like £1.09 in Aldi. They are smaller. I will say that. That's probably why they are not as expensive. They are a lot smaller. But I thought they'd be really good for doing my sweet potato brownies. Then because I've still got some extra potatoes left over, I can have those as like sweet potato fries or jacket potatoes or whatever I feel like having. So I bought them. They're 55p. These two chicken raiders, because we are running low again. These are on the yellow sticker from 95 down to 65p. And I think this was the same. Yeah. 95 down to 65p. So I bought them. They'll be stuffed in the freezer. He had a pack last night of his mac and cheese and he ate the lot. I bought some rosemary. This was 80p in Asda. I ran out of rosemary and I've been learning all about herbs, and rosemary is apparently really good for bloating, which I struggle with from time to time. So I bought some more rosemary because I was out. I bought some strawberries, which I didn't think looked too bad because usually on yellow sticker you do get a few mouldy ones, but these actually look pretty good. Anyway, these were £1.39 down to 68p. So I'll have them and my son will have them tomorrow when he comes back. Sugar snap peas were not on the yellow yellow sticker. Sorry, I thought these were Monge 2 and sugar snap peas, but they're not. So I think they were £1 a bag. And then we got baked beans and sausages because we got jacket potatoes for dinner tomorrow. And this was, how much was this? 80p that was. I then bought some candy floss grates because we tried them for the first time last week and we loved them. They were £1.89, so a little bit more than I usually pay for grates, but they're delicious. So I bought those to have over the next few days. And then I bought some apple juice, which I'm going to put by for Christmas. So my son doesn't really drink this kind of juice. I don't really like him having a lot of it. But for Christmas, obviously, it's a treat. So these are £1 for 3. They're the right size. They're not too big. I didn't want to buy a big carton because I don't drink it. So these are just the right size for him to have over the Christmas period. And they were £1. And then I also bought some spaghetti that I put in the trolley for the food bank. And I think that was 28p or something, but all that come to £10 and 16p. So let's move over to Home Bargains. So I bought this dish drainer because ours was looking a little bit disgusting, to be fair. So I thought rather, it's just take too much to clean it, and rather than do it, I just thought I'd buy a new one. I was expecting it to be like £3.99, but it was only £1.99 in Home Bargains. So I thought, oh, get that. So I bought that. I bought some paracetamols, which I think were 37p. This is actually for Christmas. I have a little emergency medical thing for Christmas, so I'll get some children's medicine, paracetamol, ibuprofen, plasters, all those kind of things, just in case someone is sick over the Christmas period. Then we've got everything that we need, rather than keep having to go out and buy stuff. We can either stay in the warm, or I can keep my son in the warm. So I thought I'd buy that. So the paracetamol is obviously for me. I got some more chocolate white coins because my son had the nice idea, how lovely he is, that in every Christmas card that he writes for his school friends, he wants to put a chocolate coin in to say Merry Christmas. So there's 23 in his class. I'm going to buy a few more bags, but I picked another one up. He needed a new toothbrush because he dropped his down the toilet today, as kids do. Luckily, I got 2 toothbrushes, but I thought I'd buy a new one to have the spare. And this was £1.99 in Home Bargains, so I think he might like this one. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. As I said, I'm not feeling particularly great, so I bought some throat and chest sweets just in case this does turn into something. I don't really like these black ones because they're really strong, but they really do work in helping me feel better. So I bought those to be on the safe side. I bought a notepad for my list of things to do every day, and I'm just really struggling. So I thought I just need to have a bit more of a schedule with my, so I bought a notebook. I bought some wipes here as well, because I pretty much used a whole pack trying to clean a dish drainer, and it was like, this isn't getting clean, that's why I bought a new one. So I need to buy 2 packs of them to make sure I've got plenty in. I got my dark milk and yogurt rice cakes, but I think I might put a couple of these up for Christmas, because I do still have some left over from my shopping last week. So I might be able to put like 1 or 2 packs of those up for Christmas. My mini rice cakes, this is all they had. They were literally sold out. So that's all they had. This is what I mean by not going on delivery day. You don't get everything you want, but also I don't waste a load of money. So I bought those. I bought these Alf stickers for my little boy, because I'm doing a 1st of December box for him, which will have his advent calendar, it will have his Alf in, and I'm just going to get a few little Alf bits, Alf chocolate things for him, just to put on the 1st of December. And I saw these stickers, and these were only £1, so I've got those. I think the whites were like 57p each, and these milk chocolate things, I think they were £1, and I think they were 47p, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. My rice cakes are £1.09. They still got the paprika ones in at the moment, so I picked another one up. And then I got these 2 packs of nuts. I've got salted peanuts and honey roast peanuts. I don't like peanuts, but they're actually for my dad for Christmas. So for his Christmas present, he's going to be having some like granddad snacks. So like he's going to have some beer, he's going to have some chocolate, he's going to have nuts, you know, like a proper granddad's kind of box. So I picked those up. That's all that they had. They do usually have like a smoky bacon one, but they didn't have any in today. But they're only 37p each, so you can't really moan too much about that. But yeah, that's everything I got. So from Asda and Home Bargains, that cost me £20.80, and we'll see what Aldi brings, but I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that price so far, but let's see what Aldi is tomorrow. And here is the Aldi shop. This all cost me £33.04. I didn't buy a lot of things because I'm recording this on Friday and it's my birthday on Saturday. So I'm going to be out all day on Saturday, so I didn't need food for Saturday. And I'm also going to be out for Sunday lunch as well, so I didn't need food for that either. So here we've got all of the food that we need for the week, and I will go for a meal plan at the end. So let's get into it. So I bought some more of these crispy fries. My little boy loved them, but when I brought them home last week, I realised it was 3 flavours, and I thought, oh, he's not going to like them. But as I said before, his taste buds are changing. He tried both the cheese and onion and salt and vinegar and loved them. So I bought another bag to stock up, and hopefully that will keep me going now all the way up to half term because he already had some crisps in there. So hopefully I won't have to buy no more crisps for a little while. I got all my rice cakes. I don't need to buy any rice cakes for Christmas because I've got all of them now. And I got my lentil hoops, and one of these is going to be going for Christmas, but the rest are for now. I then bought the tomato wheels and carrot puffs for my boy because he absolutely loves them still. I got my sliced mushrooms. I got some ham because our dog is still here, guys. He's still here. The medication the vet put him on last time made him have a bit of a turning point. So that's good news. So he's given him another round of medication, hoping that it might perk him up. But it'll only take the meds with the ham. So ham for the dog. Big tomatoes, not a fan of big tomatoes. However, they had no small ones, no baby plum tomatoes, no cherry tomatoes, only the big ones. So I got those, they were 85p. I also bought some bistro salad and baby spinach for myself. I bought some almond milk and I needed some more green tea. And what I love about this one, it was the last box and it's all a bit ripped and stuff, but it's only tea. This is green tea with lemon, my absolute favourite, but every time I need it, it's never there. But oh, it's gone now. But, you know, I've got it. I've got a box. So I picked up the last box. The apple dinos, it's got plenty of blackcurrant and a few strawberry left. So I'm picking up one box a week until I literally need to buy two, and my almond milk. And I bought some cinnamon as well because I've been drinking a lot of cinnamon tea at the moment. I didn't want to run out. And then I picked these up. I had to do a little pop-in to get a birthday present for someone. And I saw these fruit gummies. But I bought pineapple last time and they taste just like pineapple. They're delicious. Anyway, I picked up the strawberry ones this week to see what these are like. And these are 99p. And my little one loved them and I loved them. But they are dangerous. You could just literally eat the entire bag in one go. But it honestly tasted like you were eating pineapple fruit. Didn't feel like there was loads of sugar. It was so good. I bought some mixed beans and some cannellini beans as well. Some more dark chocolate for some cooking. I bought cucumber and my peppers, my oranges, which opened, and luckily I managed to salvage them. They didn't run off down the street in Aldi. I managed to throw them back in the bag. The last packet of kiwis. I had nothing in Aldi this week. Pears, apples, as I said. Some more gherkins. Oh, these aren't sliced ones. These are like little baby gherkins. They're not what I wanted. Oh, well, never mind. Food. And then 2 lots of bananas because I need to do some more baking, yogurt and honey. And all of that come to £33 and 4p. So with the Asda one, which was £10.64, Home Bargains £12.16 and Aldi at £33 and 4p. This cost me £55 and 84p this week, well under 60 quid. Very happy. I'm going to switch over to show me now and a meal plan. I'm in my bright pink hoodie because I'm not feeling particularly well, which is not what you want just before your birthday, but I'm going to soldier on and then I'm going to rest on Sunday. But it's just like a blocked up nose, which is really annoying. Anyway, just wanted to go through quickly what we're having for our dinners this week. I'm only doing dinners. So today's Friday, so I'll go from today. So tonight, my little one will be having chicken wraps and I will have chickpea wraps. We've already got wraps in the freezer, which I took out this morning to defrost. Because I don't eat meat, I'll be doing chickpeas and my little one will be having chicken wraps. We got some baked beans left over from yesterday, so we'll also have those. And I grated a bit extra cheese yesterday for his jacket potato, so I'm going to give him that extra cheese as well. I'll put some sweet corn in and cucumber in, and then I'll fill it up with cider chips or whatever, and that will be his. And then mine will be a chickpea wrap with loads of veggies, because I love veggies. So that's what we're having tonight, Friday. Tomorrow, it's my birthday, so we are going to be out all day. And then on Sunday, my little one's going to have fish fingers, rice and vegetables. And I will be having chickpeas, rice and vegetables. So when I do the wraps tonight, I won't use the entire tin of chickpeas. I'll only use half of it. And then I use the other half for another meal. And that's kind of how I try and keep my shopping down quite low. So I can have, like if I have a tin of beans, it will at least do me 2 meals. So that's kind of how I do it. On Monday, my little one comes out of school later because he does like an after school club. So there's a little bit of rush to get him from home, to get him from school to home, and then to get his dinner. So he'll have something really simple. He'll have some sausage, bacon. Yeah, bacon. He'll have sausage, bacon and chips. I don't know. I'm poorly. Sausage, bacon and chips. Which I can just do really quickly. And I've got bacon in the freezer. So I just chop bacon under the grill for him to have that. And I will have sweet potato fries and some vegetables. So that's what I'll have on Monday. On Tuesday, again, it's a real quick dash of a day because my little one then has martial arts. So we have like 45 minutes from getting him home to getting him to martial arts. So he'll just have pizza and some chicken bites and spaghetti pasta, which I've got all in the freezer. So I don't need to buy that. And I just have something called a snack plate, which basically means I just chuck on like sugar snap peas, peppers, carrots, sauerkraut with some rice cakes or a pack of these lentil crisps, because I don't eat until he comes back from martial arts, which is around about 7 o'clock. And by then I'm starving and I really just can't be bothered to get everything up and going and cooking at that time. I just kind of want to get him settled and get him to bed. So I just have something called a snack plate. So that's what I have on Tuesday. I have that every Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, my little one will be with his dad for the night. He has dinner with his dad every Wednesday. So I'll either have leftovers, whatever's left over in the fridge, because I'll be shopping a couple of days later. If there's not much in there, then I'll probably just have a look in the freezer and see what I can find. It's kind of like, my mum used to call it if it's when we were kids. If it's there, you can have it. That's how she used to say to us every Thursday, I think, because she went shop on a Friday too. Every Thursday it was if it's day. If it's there, you can have it. If it's not there, tough. It's just tough. So it's one of those things for me on a Wednesday. If it's in the freezer, if it's in the fridge, I'll find something to do with it. So that's kind of what I do on a Wednesday. And finally on a Thursday, it's a bit of an easier day. We've got no after school clubs. He doesn't go to his dad's. We've got nothing happening. So I'll just do a nice pasta bake so I can take a little bit longer to do that. And then I will have a chunky tomato pasta because I shop on a Friday, so I won't have much food in, where pasta and a tin of chopped tomatoes and garlic, herbs and stuff, I've got all that already in the freezer, as well as some red onions in the freezer, so I just do that. So that's kind of how I try and keep my shopping down quite low, and I just buy these. But when I'm running low on something, I just kind of top it up. So now and again, you see the pizzas come in, or you'll see something else come in, and it just means I'm running low on something else. So that's basically the meal plan for this week. The meal plan for the Christmas meal trial run dinner that I did, I don't like tofu. Didn't like it at all. So I'm going to go back to my lentil tofu that I make, and I'll be having that instead for Christmas dinner. But a video is coming soon about Christmas meal planning, what I do and how I start food shopping September. That'll be coming out next month for you. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys.